Welcome back, guys. Now today what I'm going to talk to you about is a little something called matched betting. In this video I'm going to explain to you what matched betting is. I'm going to give you the best online resource for you to be able to do this process from start to finish. After my basic explanation, you'll be able to dig into the detail and learn how to do it through that. And number 3, my words of advice. As someone who's done it and experienced it and gone through the pitfalls, I'll be able to give you pieces of advice at the end of this video that allow you to do this process risk-free and avoid the mistakes that I made, basically. Now, if you don't know what matched betting is, it is a way of extracting the free bets that bookies offer you as incentives to come and use their gambling websites. So for example, Coral could offer you a free promotion as a welcome introduction to get you signed up to their betting website to start using them. And the welcome offer looks like this. Bet £5 and we will give you £20 free bet. So, sounds good. It's a good offer, it's attractive, it draws you in. But then what I'm going to teach you today is a technique and a way that you can extract these free bets risk-free. Now, it's not just Coral that offer these introductory offers. There's many different betting websites out there. More ones are popping up every day. They make a lot of money off standard gambling and big sporting events, but this is a way for you to tap into those free offers that they're giving you and a way to circumvent the system, so to speak, to extract circa 75 and 80% of those free bets and put them into your own pocket. So first of all, I would like to say, this is not gambling. This is a dead certainty, and if you follow the rules and processes exactly to the point, you'll be able to extract this money for free without paying any tax. Now to the tax-free element. In the eyes of the government, gambling winnings are completely tax-free. Gambling is a tax-free activity, even though you know you're going to 100% make a dead cert that you're going to extract money out of the process. So how do you do it? So let's take the Coral example. You bet £5 that Manchester United will beat Fulham. You then place an opposite bet on a betting exchange. And then a betting exchange is where effectively you become the bookmaker. So on this side, on the bookies, you've bet Manchester United to win. On this side, you've bet Manchester United to not win. Now the key is, you're betting for Manchester United to not win over here. So the fact that Manchester United do not win also covers a draw scenario. The trick is, you balance the odds on this side to this side as closely as possible. In which case, your first £5 free bet, you'll make a very small loss because there will be a slight difference in the odds between each bet on either side. And now you make your profit. So you've gambled your own £5, but then the company's giving you a £20 free bet. So you get your £20 free bet from Coral, place a bet again for Manchester City to win. And then on the betting exchange, you place a bet for Manchester City to not win. Either way, you've got bets covering both sides. And these bets that you've placed are not your money. This side is a free bet that's been given to you. This side is money that you've put in just to cover off the possibility that this bet doesn't win. And then out of it, you will extract between 75 and 80% of the free bet. This whole process will take no longer than 15 minutes once you get into a routine and you understand the way everything works. So effectively you could be earning £16.66, for example, in 15 minutes. So I'm speaking from experience here. This is something I personally did back in 2015, was the year that I did this. And during the period where I was dabbling with this, I made about circa £300, tax-free, in the bank, no worries at all. But it's something that's so easy to do, and it's something you can do on the sofa watching the TV. And it's something that you can do if you're a sports fan anyway. You can go and do these because you're going to be watching the games anyway. You don't even need to watch the games, you just need to place the bets, sit back and take your winnings at the end of it. Now, I hear you saying, Glenn, this sounds amazing, but you've gone very top line and you've not really explained anything in great detail. And I'm not going to, because this video today is brought to you by the guys at Team Profit. Now, Team Profit is a completely free website. Yes, completely free. And you can go on there and it will give you video tutorials of how to manage this entire process. Not only that, but they will also provide you with all of the free bet offers in one complete list. Even just that list on its own, the free bet offers will mean that you can earn between £800 and £1,000 just off the welcome offers that these betting companies are offering. And it's all laid out there for you in black and white. They'll show you how to do it, and they will also show you all of the reload bets as well. So once you place these initial bets in the welcome offers, they're the most lucrative, but then these companies will continue to offer you free bets to keep you on their platforms and keep you betting. So there's constantly new sources and ways to pull more bets out of these companies. Now, I will only ever recommend stuff to you guys that I think is worthwhile and definitely something that you should check out. I honestly believe that this Team Profit website is the most valuable resource on the internet right now in the UK for matched betting. It's completely free. They offer you complete step-by-step guides. They've given you the free welcome bets. And this is a really important point for me. When I first started out, I had to build my own spreadsheet. Now, if you've ever studied maths at school, probably one of the hardest things that I ever studied personally and I struggled with the most was probability. And all probability is odds. And odds for bookmakers is probability. They have teams of mathematicians that sit there and work out how probable is it that this outcome is going to happen. And based on that, they will lay in odds for you to bet that most likely allows them to make money. Now, the ins and outs of the probability is quite difficult, but what the Team Profit guys have done is they've created a downloadable spreadsheet within their website to help you follow and track the process of how to place these bets. That's an invaluable resource. I had to build my own myself, which took a lot of mental energy out of me, but once I had that process set up, I could then go and roll through and make profit through these betting websites. They've taken that away for you. You can go in, it's a Google Doc, so anyone can access it. You don't need Excel to see it. You just got to go open their website, create a copy from their Google Doc into your own, and then you can go and use that spreadsheet to work out the odds, work out how much profit you're going to make, and then track your bets as you use them. They've basically given you a free way to make £1,000. So me recommending this to you today, free way to make £1,000. Check out the Team Profit website, it's incredible. Not only that, they've got a 10,000 strong member Facebook group. So if you were to go and join that as well, you can ask questions to not only the community, but the people that are going and doing this sometimes on a full-time or part-time basis, but then you've also got access to the team themselves, the 5-member team, and they will always get back to you within 30 minutes, regardless of how you want to get in touch. There's multiple ways to get in touch with them, but they will always get back to you and guide you through this entire process if you've got any questions at all. Not only do they have a Facebook group, but they also do competitions and free giveaways, so it's just a bit of fun to go on top of this whole process, where you can win Team Profit merchandise, you can win Amazon vouchers, gift vouchers, stuff like that. It's just a fun place to be. So go check out the Facebook group, benefit from the shared wealth, and get involved in the competitions. I've covered off the basics in this video. I've covered off most of the pitfalls, but if you really want to understand the ins and outs and understand how to do it on a step-by-step basis, go over to the Team Profit website and we'll go through all of their guides and tutorials, and watch the tutorials as you run the process yourself. It's pretty much going to be bulletproof if you follow everything step by step, and you're guaranteed to make between £800 and £1,000 just off the initial welcome offers. Go check it out. What have you got to lose? Now guys, to be completely impartial and give you my particular advice on this entire process, I'm going to give you my words of warning, things that you should do, things that you shouldn't do when you're going through this process as someone who's done this from experience. But it's something I'll probably dig into more next year, and I might do a month just going hard and see how much I can make and post my results on this channel. But for now, I'm just going to offer you my words of warning, the mistakes that I made when I was back doing this process in 2015, and just let you know the pitfalls so you don't make the same mistakes I did. Number 1, don't gamble. This is not gambling. Do not gamble. This is purely extracting free bets by balancing the odds from here to here. A back bet and a lay bet. Match the odds as closely as you can and you will extract cash for free. Don't go, oh, I've got £50 sat in that betting account and I'm pretty sure this game's gonna win. Because I've done that. I've spent the time accumulating the money of the free bets within these betting accounts, and I've gone, that's a dead cert. I've put a bet down and then I've lost all of my free bets. All of that hard work wasted. That is number one. Do not gamble. This is not gambling. This is a process that makes you money. Like business, all businesses is a set of processes that make you money. This is a process that makes you money. Stick with it rigidly. Second piece of advice I'm going to offer is make sure you track everything meticulously. So if you can get a spreadsheet, a Word document, a piece of paper, write it on your whiteboard, tattoo it on your arms, whatever you need to do, just make sure you're tracking everything and you know exactly where all your money is. Because you're going to be setting up lots of accounts with lots of different betting companies, they might have different rules as to what passwords you can use. You might have different amounts of money in each one. And if you go ahead on a Monday and place a load of bets for the week, when it comes to the end of the week, you might go, which one did I place a bet on? So have your list, know exactly where you are, who you've got bets with, how much money you've got down, what your passwords are, what your usernames are. Make sure you're safety conscious though, maybe keep usernames and passwords separate to each other. Always be security conscious, as you know I've had security issues in the past. But you just know where everything is. But the beauty of the team profit spreadsheet that you can have is they've got all of the welcome offers on there for you. You can track what your odds are, what money you've placed down. Make sure you know where your money is so you can extract it and don't forget about it. Because if you forget about it, you basically just lost yourself money. So be organised. Advice number 3 from personal experience, set up a separate email address to sign up to all these betting companies. Now personally I've got several email addresses. I've got junk email address where I sign up for everything like, oh, you want to get on the Wi-Fi? Make sure you sign up to our newsletter so you can use the internet. It goes in my junk email. I've got my work email, I've got my personal email which is stuff that's important. I've got another work email, but then what I did is I set up a specific email address using Gmail. It's free. And that will provide you an area to keep track of all your bets. A place for these free bets to arrive, for you to skim it and go, there's a free bet, there's a free bet, there's a free bet, and go and use them. But if you mix that in with your important emails, 1, you're going to get overrun with emails very quickly, and 2, you're going to lose track of where these free bets are coming from. So set up your own email address. Advice number 4, if you're applying for a mortgage application, when you do so, the people that are going to offer you the mortgage will go through your bank accounts in great detail and go, oh, you spend a bit there, don't you? Oh, you spent a bit too much at the pub. And they will look for telltale signs that you perhaps won't be able to repay that mortgage. So if you've got hundreds of betting transactions within 1 month in your main bank account, the mortgage application people will be like, this guy might have a problem, or this girl might have a problem. Probably won't offer them a mortgage. So if you're in the process now of trying to get a mortgage and going through the process, or are considering possibly getting a house within the next year, I would suggest setting up a separate bank account. You can set up as many current accounts as you want with a bank. Just walk into a Nationwide or a NatWest or a Lloyds and just say, I would like to set up a current account. And go for one without any fees on it at all, ones where you don't have to pay in a certain amount, just a standard, bog standard account that you can sit some money in, and you can go and run all your betting transactions off of that. Number 5, place your bets well in advance. So before a game is even started, you'll be able to see where the odds are, and they'll stay relatively flat across the bookies and the betting exchange. So if you can see that they're not moving very much, then it's easy for you to make decisions, go through and research which bets you're going to place. And once you've got them down, you can lock them in, job done. As soon as the game starts, odds start to move, and then it makes it much more difficult for you to be able to match the odds as closely as possible. So my recommendation is that you place the bets well before the game starts so the odds don't really sway too much and you get the best bang for your buck. And advice number 6 I'd probably say is make sure you've confirmed that both bets have been placed, because it's very easy to go onto the bookie's website, place a bet, but then sometimes they'll say confirmed, and you have to wait until it's confirmed. Once the bet is confirmed, then it's possible for you to go and place your lay bet on the betting exchange, because if that's not confirmed and you placed the bet here, then you're exposed. You've got the risk that you might actually lose some money. If this scenario doesn't happen, then you're gonna lose because this bet hasn't been placed. So just check they're confirmed. Other than that, guys, free money. Now this is 100% something that is very achievable. You can make, you know, hundreds of pounds, thousands of pounds plus every month if you do this meticulously and you're very close. I had the opportunity to chat to Tom, which is one of the guys from Team Profit, on the phone last night. Cracking bloke. He went part-time on his job to do match betting. Then he gave up his job and did match betting for 4 years. How incredible is that? So it's one of these things where if you just put a bit of focus, a bit of time and effort in, and you get really close to the detail, you can actually make a full-time income off it, which is mad. So I'll tell you what, let me know in the comments down below if you'd like me to get Tom onto the channel, and we can talk through his experience and his journey and the steps that he went through. Because I think it'd just be a really interesting one. So let me know in the comments if it's something you're interested in. Smash the like button if you like this video, and make sure you subscribe for more online money making content from your boy, G-Len. Have a great week, guys. Keep hustling. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.